Hey there, and welcome to Real Investment News. I'm Mike O'Neill. It looks like we may end the week on a down note, and you can see the tumble that the S&P has actually taken this week. As a matter of fact, if we take a look at the larger page, you can see that the S&P is just hovering right above the 50-day moving average. Now, futures for all three markets are pointing down, not by much. The Dow is looking to open about 33 points lower. The NASDAQ is down 8. S&P futures are down only about 3/4 of a point. Overseas, not a lot of enthusiasm out there. The Asian markets all closed lower slightly. The Shanghai Composite lost about 0.6%. Hang Seng was down 0.1%. The Nikkei lost 0.5%. In Europe, the FTSE, CAC, and DAX, they're all a little bit higher. They still have about 4 hours left to go. Today, the European Union is expected to release its list of U.S. products that it wants to tariff if President Trump follows through with his plans to implement tariffs on steel and aluminum. Now, last week, officials say they are considering tariffs on some iconic American items like Levi jeans, Harley-Davidson motorcycles, and bourbon. So we'll see how the markets react when that list comes out. Just a few minutes ago, we learned that housing starts fell in February, down 7% from January's numbers, and residential building permits fell 5.7%. Analysts were expecting a drop, but not by this much. We're going to take a look at the housing market in a later report. And Bitcoin is struggling to stay above the $8,000 mark. Right now it's at 8,187. This week it has actually dropped nearly 10% and down nearly 43% year to date. Analysts with the Fundstrat Global Advisor says the cost of mining Bitcoins, the price of the power for those stacks of computers needed to calculate the numbers to create the Bitcoin. Well, right now that cost breaks even around the $8,000 mark. So if it drops much further, it may not be worth it. Later today, we're going to get another set of reports looking at the jobs markets and consumer sentiment. But until then, thank you very much for watching. As always, remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Check out our past reports at realinvestmentnews.com. I'm Mike O'Neill, and we'll see you again after the opening bell.